Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking through some of the big and small changes I've made since becoming a mom of multiples. Life is much different now that I'm at home full-time with 3 kids under 4, and I've not only had to rework my schedule but also my habits, my mindset, and the way that I take care of myself and my marriage. So whether you're a twin mom as well or just trying to figure out life as littles, I hope that this video provides some insight and maybe some encouragement as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. One of the biggest shifts I made after having the twins was transitioning to solely working in the home. This one change set a ripple effect in how I manage my days, my energy, and my family. I no longer have a full-time nanny, but I do use a babysitter occasionally to help with focused tasks or to give me time to work. Being home full-time has given me more flexibility, but also required more structure to make this lifestyle sustainable for us. A lot of what I'll share today stems from that shift. One of those shifts? Well, ditching traditional meal prep. Before the twins, I could prep 1 or 2 meals and eat the same thing all week. But now, with more mouths to feed and some little ones with big opinions, I've moved toward meal planning instead of prepping everything in advance. I plan for variety and balance, but I enjoy cooking fresh meals every night and involving my oldest daughter when I can. Prepping just doesn't stretch as far for a family of 5, and I try hard not to waste food by making meals they might reject. Speaking of meals, one passion that's really flourished since becoming a full-time homemaker is cooking from scratch, or at least semi from scratch. I've loved cooking and baking since I was a kid, and now I finally have the time and reason to lean into that. We eat mostly whole foods, and making things like bread, yogurt, and peanut butter at home helps us stay within budget while eating well. I've done a whole series on foods I stopped buying at the store because making them is easier and more affordable than I thought. Another major change that keeps our home running smoothly is my 5 a.m. wake-up time. I've always been a morning person, but becoming a mom of 3 pushed me to get even more intentional. That early morning block is the only time I have completely to myself, to work out, to plan, or just think clearly. It took me a few adjustments to get there. I gradually woke up earlier and eventually asked my husband to join me at 5 so that I didn't feel like I had to tiptoe when getting ready. That early start sets the tone for my day, and by 9 p.m., I'm ready for bed. I've learned that I can't be productive at night, so early to bed, early to rise works for me. This next one is a little bit more personal, but real. I drink much less alcohol than I used to. I used to enjoy a drink or 2 on weekends or at events, but after having the twins, that habit started to feel less helpful and more draining. Sleep is precious in this season, and alcohol wasn't serving my body or my fitness goals. Now, I might enjoy a glass on occasion, but I'm way more mindful. I thank God for shifting my heart in this area and helping me choose rest and health over short-term comfort. Another huge mindset shift I had to make, saying no more often. Twins double everything: diapers, feedings, laundry, and that means my time and energy were limited. In the early days, we had to say no to social events, no to random meetups, no to things that didn't serve our immediate family. And while that felt lonely at first, especially as an extrovert like myself, it gave me space to grow and learn how to truly manage my home. Fellowship is important, yes, but your real friends will understand if you're not as available for a while. One of the things we did say yes to, though, was regular date nights. My husband and I had always talked about doing weekly date nights, but never really followed through. Once the twins arrived, we were so desperate for time together that we finally committed. We now block off 1 night a week, book the same sitter consistently, and make that time for each other. As moms, we need to remember our covenant is first with our spouse, not our children. A strong, connected marriage is a blessing to our kids. Last but not least, something I stopped doing was getting my nails done. I used to love monthly salon visits as a treat, but once I factored in childcare, time, cost, and the maintenance cycle, it just started to feel like a chore. I realized I'd rather spend that money or that time doing something more meaningful or restful. This mindset also helped me cut out other things that weren't really adding value, like impulse coffees or aimless shopping trips, less distraction, and more intentionality. Motherhood, especially with multiples, has stretched me in ways I never expected. but it's also refined me and continues to refine me. These changes didn't happen overnight, and they definitely weren't easy, and I'm positive I'm not done making changes. But each one helped me to grow into a version of myself that's more present, more purposeful, and more aligned with our family values. I hope this encouraged you today. If it did, I'd love if you would like this video, subscribe, and comment on changes you've had to make since becoming a mom. Thanks so much for spending part of your day with me. I'll see you in the next video.